chips are down. Call on Mumfie when you need defending. Braver than a bulldog, brighter than a clown. Here comes Mumfie with a happy ending. With his faithful friend the Scarecrow, he's got dreams enough to share. So if you want adventure, this is where to start. If you need a hero who can play the part, the little pachyderm with the great big heart.
Mumfie and Scarecrow climbed aboard the pirate ship Sea Witch in their search for the Admiral.
And what do you think you're doing?
Mumfie thought he had never seen so much nastiness glaring out of one eye. He was very glad that the pirate didn't have two.
Answer my question, you dogs!
I'm not a dog. I'm an elephant. This answer confused the pirate so much that he decided to be fiercer still.
Get up that rope ladder! And let's have no more of your sauce.
I haven't given you any sauce, cheese or otherwise. This made the pirate roar even more. 1,000,001. On deck, Captain Davy Jones was counting up the day's takings.
Who's this horrible-looking thing?
He said, glaring at Mumfie. I don't know, said Mumfie, looking at the pirate. He didn't give his name.
Not him! You!
How do you do? My name is Mumfie, and this is Scarecrow.
This is Nasty Nate, the scourge of the forecastle, and I'm the wicked Captain Davy Jones.
How do you do? Said Mumfie, bowing politely. The captain was so surprised by this, he bowed back. Scarecrow put out his hand, but the captain ignored it.
Never mind all the la-di-da-ness. What are you doing here?
We've been looking for the Admiral.
Admiral? You mean our washer boy, don't you?
For some reason, the pirates found all this very funny.
Oh, I don't think the Admiral's a boy. He's got a big red beard. Take these scurvy swabs to the laundry room. They're all washed up, just like the Admiral.
And he laughed a very nasty laugh of the kind pirates perfect during their years of villainy on the high seas. Meanwhile, the electric eel continued her searching for Whale and Pinky. She was growing tired, and this made her cross with herself. Sparks flew everywhere as she explored a particularly rocky part of the seabed. At last, her patience was rewarded. There he is! Looks like you're in a spot of trouble. Your friends will be glad I found you.
I'd be much obliged if you'd turn your lights down. I'd rather not be seen in this sorry state.
It's not your fault. Eel took a closer look at the strong steel ropes that surrounded him. It's those pesky pirates. And by the look of these ropes, they've certainly been up to their old tricks again. But there's one good thing about it.
What's that?
You're much too big for a jam jar. Now, good looking. I think I can get you out of this net, but I'll need a little help from my friends. I'll be back in a flash. By now, Mumfie and Scarecrow had reached the darkest, most rat-infested corner of the ship. The Admiral wasn't at all pleased to have visitors. He scowled at Nasty Nate.
What do you want now, you lime-scabbered prawn-withered galley-pickled sprat-brain?
Nasty Nate couldn't cope with so many insults all at once and almost burst into tears.
I brought you some helpers. And by the way, Captain Jones said that the last batch of shirts had too much starch in them. So watch it.
The Admiral turned to Mumfie.
I saw you gawping at me through the portal. What are you, friend or foe?
Oh, friend. Mrs. Admiral asked us to find you. She misses you very much.
And don't I miss the old girl?
You seem to hate washing so much. Why don't you refuse to do it?
Because if I don't, they'll kidnap my old girl and make her do it instead. There's no escaping from my fate.
Don't worry. We've come to rescue you. There must be some way out of here.
Perhaps we could, break the door down. You saw how thick it was.
Well, at least we can try. One, two, three, push! This way, ladies.
What are you going to do?
Rescue you, of course. We're all going to line up alongside these steel ropes. In order to cut through them, we have to generate a very large amount of sparks at extremely high temperatures. And the only way we can do that is by becoming very angry indeed.
Angry? I don't understand.
Listen, and I'll explain it to you.
I'd like to demonstrate if you let me the skill all eels are said to possess. I store away the things that upset me, get me, fret me, to put to use in moments of stress. So, hey now, get out of my way now. Oh now, I'm starting to glow now. 'Cause when I list some things I hate, I start to boil and generate real eel electricity. I hate the squid with tentacles flabby. I hate those carp who always complain. Then there's this one particular gabby crab. He grabs me and gaps till I go out of my brain. So say now, I'm brighter than day now. Look now, I'm starting to cook now. 'Cause these are favorite things produce the recipe to make the juice. Real eel electricity. Sand apps dabbling where it don't concern them. Dogfish who keep howling at the moon. Oyster beds who never change their linen. And jellyfish who won't stay on the spoon. So there now, I'm hot as a flare now. Stop now, I'm ready to pop now. I feel the power inside me grow. I save it up until I know it's almost time to let it go. The fizzing like a fireworks show, flashing like a dynamo. I throw the switch and there's your row. You know the feel. It's so still. Real eel electricity.
Well done, ladies. Dismiss.
I like it. She makes me all blubbery. I like it.
Hey, I think I found Mr. Right Whale. You'd better swim to the surface, Whale. You'll be a lot safer there.
Thank you very much. But I'm not going anywhere. Mumfie and Scarecrow may need me here.
Whale still felt very badly about the time he'd first met his friends, and then left them to make their own way to Pinky's Island. I'll find out if they need you, but I'll have to lie down first and recharge my batteries. That's it, all done. And Eel whizzed away as fast as she could towards the pirate ship. Mumfie, Scarecrow, and the Admiral had tried hard to open the heavy cabin door. They felt tired and depressed. Suddenly, Mumfie had an idea. What about the porthole?
Nothing can get through here except fish.
At that very moment, through the opening came Eel. I freed Whale.
But now we're prisoners ourselves.
This is a fine kettle of fish you've got yourselves into. At least they haven't tried to stuff you in a jam jar. Jam jar? You're not thinking of holding an outdoor barbecue, are you? Eel was remembering how pirates loved to jam electric eels in jam jars as fairy lights for their parties. No, of course not. Now listen. But what Mumfie told them will have to wait until next time.